Good evening, good evening. So tonight I'm going to do it a little differently. I went ahead and grabbed one of the random boxes that I'd had a few of. I'd already packed away 3, and this was the one that was busted, little damage there, warped, picked it up at I think a Walmart. So I went ahead and go and compare it to just 3 random packs and see if 3 random packs that have been opened of Obsidian Flames compares to the 3 sealed packs. Let's do a little comparison. So you would think that the damaged one or the sealed one would not be tampered or looked through or whatever. I think I actually opened these packs up in various other packs, so it wasn't like they were just solo packs. But theoretically, you'd always feel a little bit safer, I guess, with the sealed things. I don't know. Let's find it out. We'll do a little comparison thing. So bonus for anybody who wants to grab this. I don't think I did it last time. So if anybody wants to get that. And then let's do the 3v3, but like packs and such. So 3 packs of Obsidian Flame from this sealed 3-pack box versus 3 packs from other random freebie packs. Well, off to the races. So we'll start here. Obsidian Flames, I've opened quite a few, and I don't think that I have any pulls to write home about, so it would be nice to maybe pull some Crystal Charizard or something like that. You know, here's hoping to pull the best card out of the set. It's not greedy at all, right? So we're gonna start off. Now I have a tendency to be awesome at pulling reverse foils. So that's my sub-specialty, Umbreon. That's always a fine card. I like to keep those, and my kids usually like those Umbreons and such. There's our first reverse foil. You know me, pretty good at it. A second one, a Froakie reverse foil, and whoa! Well, goodness. I think this is good. Every time I get excited, it's not necessarily a great card, but I think this is what I'm talking about here. Well, that hands down, the pack thing was better, right? That's already, oh my. Energy, I don't even care about the energy. I don't even care if it's behind it. We'll put that right here. There's our card pack, and I'm gonna get that packaged up before I do anything stupid, which is something I want to do. Get him packaged up and in the corner. My dog is barking, I apologize. So a Tyranitar. I mean, it's gonna be hard for the other the other set to even come close. Which one did I pull from? Oh, these 2. So here's the next one of the pre-boxed blister. Like I said, I think it's already won. I think. Every time I think that, I go and check the collector app later, and I'm like, oh, great, a $1.25 card. That's a pretty awesome card. Look at that thing. Cool to pull them in real time. I just can't screw up the video, so that I gotta be able to use it. All right, so we'll go back to the battle, the basic cards. Trying to keep my fat fingers out of the way so people can actually enjoy. Oh, all right, and then a reverse foil Eevee. Always like that. Sometimes that's one of the better things I get. King Gambit, and back to it. I'm pretty good at foils too. Like, who isn't, right? Okay, and then the energy card and the code card. Final pack from the 3-pack. Comparison. Once again, Obsidian Flames. Difficult to open pack means a good thing inside. Or so I'd like to tell myself. Let me hide my, there, good, I don't want to see anything. All right, back to it. Old Baltoy, Fenzen, Larvesta, assume, Malamar, Gramble, Clodsire, reverse foil, Lechonk, Varoom. Last one. Hollow. Toxtricity. Toxtricity. What I can say, I should have done better. Oh, energy. And the code. All right, now on to the other one. So this is what we'll do. We'll set these up just at the periphery. So foils, the commons, I don't think I need to keep there. I think we've all seen enough of those. And then the Umbreon I'll just keep separate. Doesn't need to be on screen. And the Tyranitar is right there. No, can't see them. Okay, now the comparison to the 3 random pulled packs that came out of other boosters and such. And by the way, I'm making a concerted effort not to say and like as much. I don't know, we'll find out when I do the review. But I heard some of my other videos and I was like, ouch. I sound like I can't keep a thought process together. It's actually harder to look at these and talk at the same time and open and do it all in a controlled fashion. Okay, reverse foil. You know those. I don't know what the better one is. Gita. Look at that trainer card. I mean, I'm just gonna keep opening. And then a hollow. We'll do this. And then energy. And a code card. I'm telling you what, this Obsidian Flames has been my best setup so far. Very happy thus far. I know it's a set that I've read that you can basically put together pretty cheaply, but nonetheless, it's always nice when you get a lot of good hits. Selfishly, get this out of here in the background. Nobody needs that. Okay. So, 2 more packs to go to see who the champion is. Now, oh yeah, that opens smooth. It's less embarrassing, but okay. My dog's barked. Vulpix, Froakie, that one. There we go. Get back on it. Houndstone, Diggersby, Snooble, reverse. What am I doing with that? Rowlet, reverse, and Entei. Can't be too greedy. And energy and code card. All right, last pack. Well, I'm already pretty pleased. 6 random packs. I opened the ETB of Paradox Rift, and you get this much stuff. I may take a peruse when we're done and just look those up so I can officially state if it was good or not. Varoom, Salandit. God, I just make fun of myself when I hear myself say it. Electric, Larvitar, Probopass, Skarmory, reverse Spoink, reverse, what? I don't know which one was better. So, a Cloth EX. Look at that. So, energy, code card. So 2-to-1, 2-to-1 on hits, but 6 packs in total, 3 hits, 50% hit rate. I love that. So maybe I'll just, in order to determine who the real winner was, the foils, obviously, I think we can kindly say that the foils and the reverses equaled out, so there's no need to bemoan that. I mean, obviously of the reverses, if I get an Eevee, I'm happy. So the reverse Eevee, I don't think that really matters. We'll put those up there. So in our battle royale, it's these two, the Gita, the Cloth versus the right Tyranitar. Well, either way, I think that we're all winners, right? With that set of pulls, Tyranitar, Let me see here. I'm trying to talk and type. I'm pretty good at it, except I'm not. Yep, so the Tyranitar runs about 3, which is okay. And then PSA 55 if it gets a 10. And this one actually looks pretty good. It looks nicely well centered. So either way, I get impressed by the pretty shiny things, even if they're not huge money hits. And then let's see here. Well, let me put it more over in the light. There, you can see that. So that's always a good way to start our 3. And then for the Obsidian Flames, we'll look up the Kita from the Obsidian Flames. This is our SIR, and it's about 2, so nothing crazy. Let's see, if you were to PSA 510 it would come out at about $40. And then the cloth obviously isn't going to be anything terribly expensive, but once again, hits are better than no hits, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's in Japanese. It doesn't help when you aren't Cloth EX, you know. Cloth EX, double rare, nothing impressive. I didn't know what I was talking about $1. But you know, you can get it at 20 if you get it to a PSA 10. But either way, I don't like to necessarily do that. I usually check on the back end, but the only way to determine it. So who's to say what was better? Packs, single packs in the left, or a pack, you know, a 3-pack blister on the right? I don't know, but either way, we're the winners. I'm pretty happy with 3 hits. My girls will love that, and so we'll get that taken care of. Next time, maybe the special box for the Charizard, the treasure box, but those are all really cool. Thanks for joining me. Hope somebody got to use the cards, and hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Well, let me set this up a little bit better for the ending thing. Try to give myself some space. There we are. Thanks, everybody.